day 3 of 4 on our way from Sydney to the Gold Coast, the Dirty Way, the Aussie Bike or Hike Tour. I snuck out a little bit earlier to get ahead of everyone and try and set up some good shots. And Euroa is just over 1 kilometre in altitude, which makes it a fairly chilly morning, but a very pretty landscape.
I actually skipped past it because for a moment I thought it was the average fuel consumption, but it's actually the temperature, 6.3 degrees. When we did this ride last time it was post-winter in August, it's now pre-winter in May. So, a bit of a different atmosphere, certainly greener, just as cold. Alright, let's get on with it.
G'day, mate. Good, how are ya?
Yeah, not too bad. A bit fresh off the bike, it's good.
Yeah, it is. Bloody 6 degrees. By the way, what is it, 4.5 now? There'll be a crew of us coming through about 30 in about probably 15, 20 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, cool. No worries, have a good one.
Total professional. I was approaching any of these little forwards as slow as possible because after yesterday's effort of turning into a submarine, I'm looking for a nice sort of open bit. I need somewhere I can safely pull over as well. Is that an ant's nest? Yeah, this'll do. This is nice. Alright. Yeah, that'll do. So I can belt the drone along that way. Oh, hello, Skippy. Set that one up there. Catch people going past. I can use this one on approach with the drone overhead. All the angles. The anticipation of waiting. I'm all set up. As soon as I see a bike, I'm going to hit go on that camera, start to walk across there, launch this thing. I had to bring it back because it was using too much battery just hovering, and then turn this camera back on. Any minute now. Suspense. I hope I'm on the right track. It all happened so fast. Show that to my kids. That little girl walking to school, less than 10 degrees. First thing oh, that's right, it's Monday morning. It's Monday morning. Hello to everyone at work. Just saw a sign at Dorigo, which 23 k's out B2 out east. That's one of the places I'm going to actually go through on the way back. The Harley lives! I've said this many times before, and even a couple of people have said the same on this trip. Just 99% of the people in this country will not venture out to see this. Like, how many eyes have gazed a look upon this vista? Oh, now we're getting romantic. But you know, it's just such a stunning thing. It's just so beautiful, yet no one sees it. No one's here. You know, apart from the locals and us adventure motorcyclists. Missed gears and all. Slow down, it's dusty. Fair enough. Luckily, this rain has actually made for very little dust for the trip. Today has been magic. Today has just been absolutely stunning. Cracked a little more throttle than I was actually going for. It's a little inkling of rain. Got dark there for a second, but forecast was actually saying like 15% chance in the morning down to 5% chance by midday, which is pretty good. 5% chance is not much. Like, if you were to sort of put on a scale of like 1 in 100, it'd be like near 5, like 5 out of 100. Yeah, sort of close to 5%. You know, everyone likes nostalgia. Right, reminders of the old days. And one of my favourite ever songs is Boys of Summer by Don Henley. And there's a amazing YouTube clip from what's his name? Anyway, he he does this interview with him before the song, and he goes, basically the song's all about. He does this amazing acoustic version of the song.
Though I know you're not home, I can see you.
And but before they have a little interview, and he talks about how the song is, you know, what is it about? He goes, it's just basically about nostalgia. You know, that feeling of nostalgia. And you know, when I'm going through these sort of country roads and seeing these sort of scenes of just the country, and there's that smell and everything. It's a friend of mine when I was young, probably 16 or so. His parents had a hobby farm in Mudgee, and we used to go there fairly regularly, and I loved it. It was the first time I'd ridden a motorbike, funnily enough.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin, hauling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for a collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out.
Once again, after we've had lunch, I skipped ahead to try and set up a nice shot, and I have to admit, I do love these brief moments, having the engine and the wind all go silent, sitting in the middle of nowhere, no one around, and just the sound of the bush.
Moments pass, make this one count. Untie.
You know, when I was coming here, right at this spot last time, the Tenere kicked over 60,000 kilometres. Now this has been sitting on 99,000 kilometres. I forgot to look at it. Where is it exactly? 99,910. We've got how many Ks left today? 25. Okay, so it won't be today, it'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow she'll hit 100,000 kilometres. Definitely drier up here.
You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feels bottled up inside, heading for a collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die.
Fancy meeting you here.
What a day, eh?
My odometer 99,932.
Oh, well, you'll have to pull up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
It'll be 60 Ks into tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I have to set a waypoint and remind myself.
That's a lovely, lovely lovely spot.
Yeah.
Good time of year in autumn, like the trees coming in, you get all the colours.
Yep. Alright, let's check out the old Henry Parks. What have we got? Seems reasonable. Nice. The room, comfy. Heater, plumbing left a little to be desired. The tap, you gotta turn it off. On, off, no, it's on. And it leaks all over the floor. But you know, I could probably do it for good plumber in Tenterfield, but looks so even the pub as well. Other than that, same old stuff. It's clean, does the job. Alright, see your room, turn the lights off. Leave the key there, I guess, I don't know. Pretty noisy though. The road, the highway is right there. And it's amazing how much the other place. By the way, I don't keep these on. This is going to be on the truck. Ugh. I get on this side because the peg's up higher, which means I can get more leg over the bags.
Cafe just down here on the left. Grab some quick brekkie. It's going to be a wet old day.
Tomorrow is the final day of the trip heading north before I start my journey back home. Today was the perfect weather, but all the apps are telling me that this would be short-lived and tomorrow is going to once again be wet.